सीक्रेट रेसिपी MDH का जीरा सिप जल जीरा मसाला।
सिप सिप जीरा सिप MDH का जल जीरा सिप MDH का जल जीरा सिप।
From the Republic Media Network headquarters, it's time for Arnab Goswami on the debate. Arnab Goswami on the debate.
On the show tonight, the nationwide special intensive revision that changes the fundamentals of political parties allowing infiltrators to vote. At 9 o'clock tonight, a full military panel, India versus Pakistan, or why Pakistan is overreacting to our joint military exercises. And ladies and gentlemen, first there is going to be a nationwide special intensive revision. We've been asking for it here at Republic, and it is happening. This nationwide SIR rollout, ladies and gentlemen, will be across several parts of the country. It will be held in Andaman Nicobar Islands, Chhattisgarh, it's there on the map, Goa, Gujarat, Kerala, Lakshadweep, Madhya Pradesh, Puducherry, Rajasthan, Tamil Nadu, UP and West Bengal. Ladies and gentlemen, Assam is not included in the SIR because of different criteria, ladies and gentlemen. Because the citizenship criteria differ in the state, it's going to be held later out there. The figures are on your screen. Viewers, the fact of the matter is this, that let me simplify what this SIR debate is all about. Rahul Gandhi is talking rubbish. He's trying to confuse you. His entire politics, most unfortunately, is negative politics. What Rahul Gandhi wants to do is make you lose your faith in your country's electoral system, and he's doing it to a plan. He's doing it with an intention. And the intention is to make you believe that Indian democracy is weak. Now, whether that's a foreign agency which is telling him to do that, I cannot say. Whether it's a foreign intelligence agency which is feeding to him, I cannot speculate. Whether he's doing so as a foreign agent, some kind of a voice for foreign powers, I cannot speculate. But what I can say fundamentally is that Rahul Gandhi is in denial about the disservice the Congress party has done to the country by allowing a free run to infiltrators and infiltration. Rahul Gandhi is a dynast, he's not worked his way up, but Rahul Gandhi, as someone who's seen more of this country than you and as someone younger to you, let me say this. People like me have understood very clearly what this issue is about because we experience it every day. We experience the kind of dirty infiltration that the Congress party has allowed into this country every day. I don't know where you were, Rahul Gandhi, in the mid-90s, late 90s, but I was starting my career. And I would like to start with a small anecdote. The first ever article that I wrote was a long time back. I think it was around 1995, and it was published in the editorial page of the Telegraph. And for that article, I had gone to my home state of Assam and interviewed Hiteshwar Saikia. Ladies and gentlemen, in the mid-90s, the biggest issue in Assam and nationally was the infiltration that had come in, the Muslim Bangladeshi infiltration into Assam. The biggest issue was Chakmas infiltration, and the whole Rohingya issue was picking up. When I spoke to Hiteshwar Saikia for that piece I wrote in the Telegraph mid-90s, he told me there is not a single foreign infiltrator in Assam. Hiteshwar Saikia was from the Congress party. He had the support of the Congress party. The Congress party had decided to just open the borders and let Bangladeshis come over, run over the state of Assam, like Mamata is allowing in West Bengal now, like the left has allowed in West Bengal earlier, and bring these Muslim infiltrators, have them settle down, spoil the demography of the regions where they came into, trouble and harass the locals, get a false papers attested by their local Congress politicians. As long as they voted for the Congress, it was all right. The state and the country can go to hell was the approach of the Congress party, as long as these Muslim infiltrators voted for the Congress. And that's how these Muslim vote banks started getting formed, started getting cultivated. So ladies and gentlemen, SIR is an antidote. It's like a strong antibiotic dose to stop the disease called infiltration in this country. Yes, let this be controversial, but infiltrators are not the manifestation of the disease. Illegal infiltrators are the disease, ladies and gentlemen. But the Congress party and its Indi allies, who compare the great Sanatan Dharma to the worst of diseases, they do not have the courage or the guts to go out and say that the real disease are the infiltrators. And the virus that is eating the country from within are the infiltrators who feed off this country like parasites and get protected by the Congress party and its allies. That's what SIR is all about. If you're for SIR, if you're part of that fashionable elite set that supports the SIR because you want to feel all woke and liberal while sipping hazelnut coffee, then you are a pro-infiltration person, you're against the interests of this country. But ladies and gentlemen, if you're for the country, you're against infiltrators and you must be against the SIR. 30 years have passed since I wrote that article. Fundamentals have not changed. This Congress party was pro-infiltrator then, and it is pro-infiltrator now. The only way to save our country from the gangrene of infiltration is to amputate the problem throughout every single infiltrator to cleanse our electoral rolls once and for all. Let's debate.
The special intensive revision in Bihar has been a huge success. Phase 2 will now begin across 12 states and union territories with a single focus: clean up the list of voters.
याद रहे, SIR का प्रमुख उद्देश्य है हर योग्य मतदाता को सूची में शामिल करना और अयोग्य को मतदाता सूची से हटाना.
Chhattisgarh, Goa, Gujarat, Kerala, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Tamil Nadu, Uttar Pradesh and West Bengal. Big states with a cumulative population of 50 crore and more, which will go through the SIR filter now.
The process is simple. There is an enumeration form which all the electors can fill themselves online. If they cannot, they can take the help of a booth level officer or BLO and then submit it before the ERO, which is the electoral rolls officer. Once that is done, the ERO would decide whether your name matches with the earlier SIR or the earlier electoral roll list. And if need be, they can seek additional information from you, documents, etc. by way of a notice. Once that process is done, the ERO would put your name or not put your name in the draft electoral roll, following which, if your name is not there and you are a legitimate voter of a certain constituency, you can file an objection.
There is nervousness in the opposition, which is primarily opposing the special intensive revision. Comments like these that warn of a bloodshed were made by the TMC.
वेस्ट बंगाल की बात एक बार दोबारा उठी है तो मैं एक बार और स्पष्ट करना चाहता हूं, कानून व्यवस्था की जो आपने बात की वो राज्य सरकार की संवैधानिक जिम्मेदारी है और मुझे इसमें कोई भी संकोच नहीं है कि हर राज्य सरकारें चुनाव आयोग की तरह ही अपनी पूरी संवैधानिक दायित्व का निर्वहन करेंगी।
The Election Commission has put the onus on states to provide security to officers. Many states have begun stalling the process, including Tamil Nadu, which goes to polls next year.
The intention of SIR is to correct the voter list. But here in Bihar, what had happened was SIR was wrongly done to favor one political party. That is why we are opposed to SIR. SIR has to happen every 25 years. But there should be proper, it should ensure that the voter list is proper.
A cleanup is required to check migrating voters, dead voters, and especially infiltrators. Republic backs the special intensive revision. What about the opposition?
This is indeed getting to be a very worrisome situation where some political parties are threatening to spill blood, which means indulge in open violence to oppose the SIR. This is not an anarchy mindset, this is a riot and danga mindset. And any party which is doing that should be called a danga party, ladies and gentlemen, a riot party. On the debate this evening, against the SIR is Ratnakar Tripathi of the Congress, Priyanka Kakkar of the Aam Aadmi Party, Tausif Khan pro-TMC and Pulla Rao pro-DMK. Karan Verma pro-BJP, Deepak Reddy, national spokesperson TDP, and Sanju Verma, likewise national spokesperson of BJP. Shall we open the debate with a promise to open the phone lines and no bloodshed on this program? Please, Pulla Rao. Bloodshed, it's coming down to bloodshed.
I think you heard a very sedate, sober statement by the DMK and other leaders. They said do it properly. Do it properly. And there are two things you're mixing up. The electoral list and infiltrators. The electoral list can be cleaned up. But where are you going to put the infiltrators who came in the last 11 years? Where are you going to hide them? Where are you going to keep them? In North Block and South Block? Where are you going to keep them? The infiltrators are going to be with you. The voters list can be cleaned up. Everybody wants a clean voters list. Who is against a clean voters list? You just heard that political representative. Said do it properly. We all want it.
Who will decide, Pulla? 1 minute, let's be brief. Let's look at how ridiculous and stupid some of the arguments are against SIR, Priyanka. The argument put is, we are not against SIR. SIR has happened in the past, SIR should happen, but it should be done properly. Now, Priyanka, can you name the authority who can decide that it is done properly? Who is the authority which can decide, in your view, that it should be done properly? Whether it's proper or not, who will take the final call on it?
I think I will ask a few questions to Arnab Goswami, and if I will convince him that it is not proper, and when Arnab gets those answers, I will be convinced that it was decided properly.
No, but you are now. I never knew that you always aspired to co-anchor with me. I have no problems. I always like intelligent people to be co-anchors, and you can apply through the proper scheme, and we will send your application to the HR department. But in the interim, I would like you to answer my question.
No, Arnabji, there are a few questions. Okay, sure.
My question was to you,
Priyanka,
that who would decide which is the body or the group who you will find satisfactory and trustworthy enough to decide that SIR should happen properly?
I think the people of this country, if they were given, if your show permitted me to put my point for 2 minutes and all other panelists too, and I think then the people can decide also whether it is a proper prakriya that has been followed. Firstly, it was said that this exercise has been done to deport illegal immigrants.
Who are the people represented by? Who are the people of India? Who are the people of India represented by?
You are one of them also.
No. I'm
Not
not an
just the
elected
elected representatives. I think
I am
media
a
also plays a
watchdog.
huge role.
But as far as I know, the people of India are
Of
represented
course.
by Parliament, and Parliament elects the Prime Minister, right? So
I agree.
and the government. So you are saying that the government should
I have-
decide. Government should decide whether the process is appropriate.
And the government seems to be celebrating, like they come out with a budget, they celebrate it. They come out with electoral bonds, they celebrate it. They come out with demonetization, they say it's a crackdown on
But I
black
go
money
back
and
to the
terrorism money.
issue.
They
I go back
celebrate
to
it.
the
We know कि
issue.
उनका क्या
And a
हाल
very
हुआ.
clear question to you, Priyanka. Who should decide? Who should decide that the process has been done well? There is no doubt the process can only be done by the Election Commission of India, not by the Territorial Army. So it has to be done by the Election Commission. But who will be a watchdog over the Election Commission to make sure the process is appropriate or properly done? So that you are happy, Congress is happy, everybody is happy.
To answer that, we should... No, it is not. Look at what the BJP has done to Delhi's here, made it #1. I'm coughing still. Anyway, nobody is noticing that on media now, you know. If Arvind Kejriwal government was there, everybody will be after us. So who is to decide now? So anyway, coming back to the mudda at hand, all I'm saying is the Supreme Court also intervened and...
what?
And BJP के election
Priyanka,
commission
as an extremely intelligent person with, I'm sure, an above than average IQ, because you have yourself shared your CV with me in the past, how can you not answer my question asked a fifth time? Who should decide whether the process of SIR has been done properly? Can you name an institution?
My sentence.
Who?
The institution ideally should be Election Commission, which is right now the lapdog of BJP.
Okay, so who should conduct the elections?
Suppose
we say that because you have said they are a lapdog of BJP.
Zero sense.
Who should conduct the elections in this country? Who should conduct the elections in this country? Should we ask? No. Who do you want? Should we call the United Nations to hold elections? Should the United Nations hold elections in this country?
Of course
Should the World
not.
Bank hold elections in this country?
No,
Should the Ford
please
Foundation,
don't put words
from whom you have
into
got
my mouth.
donations in the
want to-
past,
let
hold
me
elections in
please.
this country?
All I'm saying is कि जिस सरकार ने इलेक्टोरल बॉन्ड्स दिए, जिस सरकार ने डिमोनेटाइजेशन किया, वही सरकार को एक एसआईटी बिठाकर सारे क्वेश्चंस के आंसर भी करा देने चाहिए थे, पर नहीं हो रहा. I am saying that Supreme Court intervened. नहीं तो ये तो 65 लाख वोट डिलीट कर ही दिए थे. When Supreme Court, मैडम,
आप have a bad habit of always being out of syllabus.
कोशिश तो कीजिए.
You have bad habit of being out of syllabus all the time.
Intervened.
मुद्दे पर बात करना सीखो. No, what? My God. You know, we are already 20 minutes into the debate. You made zero sense.
Can I speak now?
You made zero sense. Arnab Goswami is the anchor. You're not the anchor.
Yeah, I used to be the anchor till you began your intervention. I'm no longer the anchor. I'm stuck between someone who has taken over as an anchor and someone who's aspiring to be an anchor.
All I'm saying
Unless you
is...
keep quiet. But if
all
you
I'm
continue
saying
talking,
is that
I will
65
interject
lakh
you because you're
votes
not
were
making any
deleted
sense.
by the Election Commission. It is only because of Supreme Court's intervention that the 65 lakh number went down to 3.66 lakhs.
No,
all
by
I'm saying is
on, making zero sense. आता जाता कुछ है नहीं. बिना पढ़े लिखे डिबेट पर आना है और बस मोदी सरकार को गालियां देनी है.
सच सुनने की हिम्मत रखिए. सच सुनने की हिम्मत रखिए. सच सुनने की हिम्मत रखिए संजू वर्मा.
आप झूठ पर झूठ बोलेंगी.
मत बोला कीजिए बीजेपी से. तो हर बार अपना दिखाती हैं आप कि आप बीजेपी से हैं. आप सुनिए.
That is the reason people of Delhi.
You are lying. You are ill aware.
That is the reason people of Delhi booted out Aam Aadmi Party.
Leader is a liar. They have fake degrees. They know that the Janta does not like them anymore. All of us want the BJP out. So you are now manipulating voter data. You are doing it through the CEC. You are a Anil Massi ki chachi. You are a Godse ki mami. Please let me just tell you, victim card नहीं होता ये.
Once you're done playing
victim card खेलना है.
Victim card, I will give facts to the audience of Republic.
की चाची है.
I will give facts to the audience of Republic.
Sanju, may I?
will not
All
play the
I am
victim card.
saying
Unlike you,
is-
I will not play the victim card. आपको कुछ आता जाता नहीं है सिर्फ डिबेट पर आकर
victim are the Australian women who came to play sport in a country, and your stupid minister, he does victim shaming, he does victim blaming. That is what victim blaming is. Do you understand the meaning?
Stupid woman, shut up.
अंग्रेजी के दो शब्द आते हैं, कहीं इधर लगा दिया, कहीं उधर लगा
अच्छा,
दिया.
अंग्रेजी के दो शब्द तो आते हैं, आपको तो ना अंग्रेजी आती है ना हिंदी आती है. डिबेट पर आकर the topic is on SIR. Have you spoken on SIR? No. Have you spoken on SIR?
आप सुनिए. Yes, you intervened. सुनने की क्षमता बढ़ाइए संजू वर्मा. सुप्रीम कोर्ट इंटरवीन किया, तब आपने 3.66 लाख वोट कम किए. आप तो 65 लाख वोट काट गए थे.
As long as Kejriwal was winning Delhi, tab changa si. The moment Kejriwal was booted out of Delhi, you start crying. The moment Manish Sisodia lost elections, you started crying.
Priyanka.
Population of Bihar, but you are only giving a data of 7.42 crores.
Aam Aadmi Party is only given.
Have you ever contested an election?
Weightage on Republic.
Have you ever?
Don't talk about my neta.
Priyanka, now this is getting personal. What did you say to her? What did you say to her?
I told her.
You did not hear her. You did
said,
not
have
hear
you
her.
ever contested an
Stupid, shut up.
election?
That was not personal.
whether-
आपके कान बंद हो गए थे when she said things to me.
No, 1 minute, 1 minute.
आपके कान बंद हो गए थे when she was saying things
No,
to me,
मेरे
Arnab.
कान बंद नहीं हुए. I listen
you
to me,
only
please.
lean towards
Sanju,
right?
may I request you, please?
Then you did not interfere.
No, I am not happy when there is any unparliamentary language or conduct on my program. However,
This woman who doesn't know how to talk, she
Sanju,
intervenes,
may I
she
request
speaks
you?
in between, doesn't know
Sanju,
the
may I
subject,
request you
doesn't
to
know
allow me to
English,
anchor the program?
And you were quiet then.
No, I am not quiet then. I am not quiet now. I am coming in right now with a great. It's a delicate situation. I'm
You
trying
were
to
quiet
communicate.
then.
No, I'm not.
You
I'm not.
abuse the Election Commission.
Sanju, can you not do this
Baptamiz
anymore,
insaan.
please? Thank
How
you so
dare you
much.
abuse the Election Commission?
She is accusing the election.
You will abuse the Election Commission and you expect me to keep quiet?
I am not.
You
listen.
abuse the Election
Did
Commission.
I abuse
You
the
abuse
election
Prime
commission?
Minister.
That she doesn't know the meaning of
You
accuse and
abuse the
abuse.
CBI.
You are
You
intervening
abuse
to let her
the
give
CBI.
more
I
gibberish.
am not
from her mouth.
intervening to let. I'm not allowing Sanju to do anything. I'm not disallowing her. I am trying to come in between and request Sanju Verma to stop. Sanju, listen to me. Let's go to the more substantive parts of the debate, for God's sake, and with your
Why does she have
cooperation,
such
I
a
will.
hold on you?
My question is, please don't allege anything on me here. I am in an unfortunate position on this Monday evening as the only protagonist interested in pushing the debate in a proper direction.
Not bother to stop her.
And
I heard her for 10 minutes at a stretch. She abused the Election Commission or not. You refuse to interject. Why do you do this?
She has
Why
criticized
do
the
you call
Election
families
Commission.
to abuse our
She
institutions?
has
I still
criticized it.
accuse the election commission.
Why do you allow
Election
her to
commission
She has
is
criticized, not
hand in gloves
abused.
with the BJP.
Arnab Goswami.
Election
Why am I being
commission
brought
is
into your
hand in
fight?
gloves
Can I
with the
come in, please, and
BJP?
try and anchor the program?
BJP
Why,
is a
Sanju, do
troll
every
party
time,
who's doing
every time this becomes a
And
problem,
BJP is
that I
labeling
get
them.
sandwiched in a situation not of my creation, and then people tell me why I don't let people speak. When I'm on a flight, people come to me and they say, why I don't let people speak? I said, you should be sympathizing with me. I am not ever allowed to speak on my own program these days, especially when Sanju and Priyanka are there. I don't know what to do. The anchor seems to, maybe don't say all this battamiz and all. I didn't say that, because she will protest and say, I asked you to do it. This is not fair. You call someone battamiz. You can say, I disagree. Why say battamiz?
What's your compulsion? Why can't I show her the mirror? She abuses
Yeah, but
the
you
Prime
can
Minister
show her the
appears
mirror
so
without
regularly.
calling her battamiz.
What's your compulsion to be platforming her?
Mirror yourself.
What's your
You will have the
compulsion to be
answers.
platforming her?
You need to look into the mirror.
आर्टिकल अरे मैडम
will get many
आम आदमी
answers.
पार्टी का वजूद जीरो है आम आदमी पार्टी का वजूद जीरो है you're lucky to be in the same
बहुत
frame
आए
as me
ऐसे आप जैसे लोग.
you're
बहुत आए.
lucky to be in the same frame as me so please shut up
Oh, please, now, this is getting extremely verbally violent.
Makes you feel better.
Now I'm coming in, viewers. Please give me your support. Give me your support. Give me your support, and please call in to support me tonight, because these are the kind of times when I do need moral support. Now, Sanju, with your support, I will continue to anchor the program bravely, as I always have for the last 20 plus years. My next question is only this. See, what happened was, I asked a question today. Deepak Reddy, Karan Verma, Tausif and Pulara, Tausif and Ratnakar Tripathi have not spoken. My question was, you keep saying it has not been done properly. Tell me who should do it and tell me who should decide it has been done properly. I don't get a clear answer to that. My second question is very clear. Sanju, I mean, can I have everyone on? Sanju, please let me ask a few others this point. My second question is, Karan, Deepak on one side. Maybe Karan starts, Deepak ji comes in. Am I wrong in saying that SIR is actually about infiltration? You can call it by any other name.
Of course you are wrong. SIR is about saffronizing.
Please don't infiltrate here.
Okay, one by one. Tausif, may I?
SIR is about removing non-BJP voters. As the BJP MP Shantanu Thakur said, BJP has already given a target to the Election Commission by saying that
wide Article 324
have to be removed
from Bengal. Just wait a minute. I can't hear two people together. This is going to be the most watched program. This is one of the most watched programs. Let's hear each other. Karan, pull back.
To toe the lines of BJP. The Election Commission will merely put its stamp on the voter list prepared in BJP office.
Okay, I have a question for you. On top of the screen right now, Tausif, is a statistic which shows that while the population growth in Bengal has been 13.8%, the electors' growth is 61.6%, and that is impossible. There's a difference of 47.8%. Which can only happen if the electoral roll is growing inorganically and Bangladeshi Muslim infiltrators are leading this asymmetric growth. Can you explain this graphic here on the screen?
Allow me to give
you... No, do you see the graphic on my screen?
This BJP...
Do you see the graphic on my screen? Answer the question here. I'm pointing to it. 13.8, 61.6.
10 seconds.
No, do you see this number?
No, do you hear me?
Do you see the number? I can hear, but can you see? I'm not deaf, but are you blind?
Are you listening to me? This BJP member of parliament, Shantanu Thakur, said in a meeting that 1.2 crores voters' name will be removed from Bengal. He has the statistics on from which constituency how many voters have to be removed.
Arnab, you know what? The concern that you're raising right now.
Look at that number.
Who echoed it brilliantly. On 4th August 2005, none other than Mamata Banerjee, who was leading the opposition at that time.
47.8 is the number you need to look at. How did this number happen?
Can you investigate?
Why you saying can you? Why are you mumbling and stumbling now? Why is there a difference between the electoral growth and the population growth?
Election Commission and BJP, this is a match fixing. The SIR is mainly going to be an exercise to put some rubber stamp.
How does the electoral growth surpass the population growth by such a wide percentage? Do you not hear? Are you blind and deaf both?
At least listen to Mamata Banerjee from 2005.
Karan is on the floor debate. Karan.
She raised this concern, Arnab. More than anyone, it was Mamata Banerjee. Aaj kya ho gaya hai? Just for vote bank? These people, TMC, in 2017, when the central government order came of 40,000 deportation, they sat down and said, why are you targeting the Rohingyas? ये आम आदमी पार्टी में जो प्रियंका जी बैठी हैं, इनके अमानतुल्लाह पहुंच गए थे रोहिंग्यास को 10,000 रुपए देने के लिए. And he proudly claimed it that yes, I have given them 10,000 rupees in Madan Kheda. This is the reality, Arnab. This vote bank is being lured by all the
right. Producers, cut.
Aam Aadmi Party.
She's referring to Priyanka. You have to show her on the screen. For God's sake, Aditi. Yeah. Priyanka, you heard him.
What did Amanatullah do?
And I've been speaking. I hope he...
Yeah,
yes,
now it's been cut to you. Yeah, nobody said
What
so.
did Hardeep Puri do? He gave homes to Bangladeshi Rohingyas.
He did not.
Do you know that? Tweet करके बताया उन्होंने, जानकारी दी.
अगर आप फिर से ये झूठ बोलोगे, he will again do a defamation case. He's already done a defamation case and won it hands down.
अरे sir, कर दे.
Please,
कर दे. It is not the first. It will not be the last. But you are lying. You are lying. You are blind towards Hardeep Puri ji who gave घर.
इनको कुछ पता नहीं है, ये बोले जा रही हैं.
पता है नहीं आपको पता है.
अमानतुल्लाह खान 10,000 रुपए और खुद सड़क पे आ गए उनके राइट्स के लिए. खुद ये क्लेम्ड इट प्रोफेशनली. पूरा वीडियो डाला इन्होंने रैली में.
हरदीप पुरी जी ने किया.
Arey, speak in English, yeah, both of you. It's an English program. It's an English program. What about people in Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, Andhra, Telangana?
Defamation cases against those who've come up with
Deepak Reddy State, all of you people speak in Hindi. You're excluding some people, no? Please, the English program on the Hindi channel, you speak in Hindi.
Arnab, this has to be made clear when she comes up with this false accusation of Hardeep Puri. He's already taken one individual from one of these parties.
Priyanka, a minute. Just a minute. You see, viewers, I'll tell you, look at this number. I'm going to be the calmest person on my program today and just keep throwing numbers. Let them call each other stupid, badtameez, do what they want. But I'm going to be in a yogic state tonight on my program because I've got numbers on my side. And I'm asking the people watching tonight. This is about infiltration. Infiltration. You can put out a statement, we love Rohingyas. Say Congress party, we love Rohingyas.
I don't understand why do you get
the Aam Aadmi party, we love Bangladeshis.
And you are giving the Aam Aadmi party disproportionate time. Why, Arnab Goswami? You don't allow the BJP to speak. Hardeep Puri is abused on your show. You don't allow me to counterject. The Prime Minister is abused on Arnab Goswami's show.
What? I heard Manipur. Is she talking about Manipur?
What did the Supreme Court say? The Supreme Court said SIR is a valid exercise, yes or no? What did the Supreme Court say? It said Article 326 of the Constitution has to be followed in toto. What does Article 326 say? Article 326 says that only eligible citizens of India who are at least 18 years of age or more are eligible to vote. Justice Surya Kant, who's likely to be the next CJI after the current CJI, B.R. Gawai, retires on the 23rd of November, Justice Surya Kant and Justice Sudhanshu Dhulia said SIR is a democratic exercise. Periodic revision of electoral rolls falls within the ambit of the Election Commission.
Okay.
And the Supreme Court also said, if the Election Commission will not conduct SIR, then who will? And my limited point
before I bring you into the debate, I'd like to run full frame once again the visuals we saw there of somebody throwing papers in Parliament many years back. The pictures can be run full frame. And to provide historical context, the lady in that white sari on the right is, yes, none other than Mamta Banerjee. And when she was an opposition leader, she said, Bangladeshi infiltrators are the worst thing. I cannot allow Bangladeshi infiltrators. In 2003, she threw papers to prove that she's the biggest warrior against Bangladeshi infiltrators. Then she came to power, and now she says there's no infiltration. Just to make it easier, viewers, I'll run the pictures 2/3 of the screen, and on the left-hand side, I will put only one person, not me, Tausif. I'll put him and the visuals. And you shall see tonight his shifty and uncertain glance, his discomfort, his crooked smile as he sees Mamta Banerjee throwing the papers as a reminder that his own very leader, the person he owes and shows loyalty to, used to say the same things that I did before she comes to power. But now she needs, unfortunately, Tausif, a Muslim vote bank. And maximum Muslim vote bank are Muslims from Bangladesh. What happened to the Mamta Banerjee who used to throw papers against infiltration 20 years back? Where is that Mamta Banerjee? Where is she disappeared? A nation wants to know. Where? Is that Mamta Banerjee or is that an AI image?
The synonymous name of vote chori is SIR. Institutional.
Is that Mamta Banerjee or is the AI version?
Is SIR. The BJP member of Parliament, Shantanu Thakur, has
Is that
already
Mamta Banerjee who was opposed to infiltration? No, is it somebody else? Is it somebody else?
The BJP and the election.
Who is this person in the white sari? Who is the person in the white sari?
Shantanu Thakur.
No, that's not Shantanu Thakur. It looks like Mamta Banerjee. I'm not sure. Who is it?
It came out of his mouth.
Who is this lady?
Maybe it came out of his mouth inadvertently that 1.2
anyway, you got the point, viewers.
Voters would be
now Ratnakar Tripathi versus Deepak Reddy, both of whom have been very patient. I would like to draw you in. Mr. Tripathi and Mr. Reddy, listen to me. Mr. Tripathi, when the Election Commission says there are a list of 12 indicative, not exhaustive documents required for the survey on SIR, you say it's very bad. When the Election Commission says you can't just come with any iCard, you may need proper certificate, document, birth certificate, passport, matriculation, educational certificate, permanent residence certificate, forest rights certificate, OBSC, ST, or any caste certificate, National Register of Citizens whenever it is applicable, family register, land house allotment certificate, Aadhaar, commission's directions, district magistrate papers, then you say, no, 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 no. What rubbish, why should we give all these documents? And then you start the movement saying, Kagaz nahi dikhayenge. Now, same person, Deepak Reddy, goes to a bank to open a KYC. You will require a KYC. Or goes to apply for a subsidy. You will require your details. At that point of time, they don't say KYC is anti-democracy. Ratnakar Tripathi ji, weak identity, weak.
Let me come in here. Arnab, let me come in here.
1 minute, Deepak, he's going in first. 1 minute. He came in first. So after this, you'll respond to him. Yes, Ratnakar. Ratnakar Tripathi as a pro-infiltrators party, defend your position. Why are you pro-infiltrators?
Either you take your words back or I won't speak on a show.
No, you are a pro-infiltrators party.
You are. If you are not going to take your words back, I'm not going to speak a single word.
I have got skin like hide. I'm never going to change. I'm never going to take my words
back.
I
respect that I come on your show.
A pro-vote show.
Why should I take my... No, 1 minute. Why I have called you a pro-infiltrator party. Why should I take my words back?
You take your words back or else I'm not going to speak a. Let's aside the whole word or sentence. You take up your word back.
Pro-vote show party. How about a pro-vote show party? I have a basic question to Mr. Tripathi. I mean, if you look at our system,
Mr. Deepak,
when they're one second.
I want to ask you that if Anna Goswami is not taking his words back, I'm not going to...
Which word?
Very simple question, Mr. Tripathi. I would like to ask you a very, very simple question. See, there are n number of complaints coming from across the country of duplicate votes, or people who have died and their votes are still there, and similar infiltrators, and a number of complaints. So unless you do a detailed revision, how are you going to correct the mistakes? And why is such a big fuss being made out of a simple process which is already long due? It is only because parties belonging to the indie ecosystem have been stealing votes, and all that would be exposed today. And that is the fear. I mean, looking at you people, although we are a prime member of the government, even we got worried. And then we came up with a huge delegation 3 months ago, and we went to the Election Commission of India and gave a detailed letter covering about 7 different issues and what should be done. And I would like to challenge and I would like to ask the members of the indie ecosystem, have any one of you talking so much have ever gone to the Election Commission and given what your concerns are? I mean, it is only drama what you're doing for the galleries. You're not serious about reforms in this
Priyanka
country.
is responding.
So
Priyanka
what is surprising and shocking is members of the indie ecosystem have been raising religion in this issue.
Aam Aadmi Party, I can answer that, Arnab.
Have been raising.
Aam Aadmi Party went to the Election Commission with a 3,000-page complaint evidencing all the names that BJP had proposed deletion of in Delhi elections.
I think, some of the representatives of indie ecosystem
the Election Commission is silent.
Have no substance.
I will repeat my statement because I possibly wasn't heard. Sir, I heard your question. Now let me answer. You asked the question if anyone has gone to the Election Commission. We have gone to the Election Commission, sir. We have gone to the Election Commission.
This is what we are coming out with. This is a constructive suggestions we have.
All the BJP workers who gave deletion applications. I know one BJP worker, Vishal Bharadwaj, gave 11,000 applications for deletion.
You show me one letter and you show me the points, what you have represented to the Election Commission on the concerns what any of you have.
I am answering to you. You should have the patience to listen to my answer as well, sir. You asked a question.
No, 1 minute. Let him complete his point and then it'll be easier to be heard, Priyanka. Let him complete his point, then it'll be easier to be heard.
When we
Because
raise
he
all
came in
these
last.
issues with the Election Commission,
And Ratnakar Tripathi is on curfew.
The Election Commission has clearly told us that now we have the BLO and the BLA system. Now go down to the booth level, appoint your agents and review everything, and you come back to us where you see a problem. And the members of the India ecosystem in most of the states of India don't even have a proper structure in place. So that is the shallowness of the political system of the members of the India ecosystem. So you're not raising any genuine concerns.
Yeah.
Instead of
imposing, Deepak, 1 minute. Deepak, listen. Instead of going on a speech disobedience movement and a quit logic program and sulking, and if I push it any further, he'll start crying. If I push it any further, he'll start crying, then he'll say I'm anti-democracy. It would have been so much better.
And there would surely intent behind that.
It would have been so much better, Sanju, there's no need to laugh. It would have been so much better if Ratnakar Tripathi would have said that Rahul Gandhi, since you are a shoot and scoot politician, I will go and approach the court. But he won't approach the court. He'll come and tell Arnab that I will do this to you, do that to you, I will not speak. And otherwise, I'll tell you one thing. The other option is, if Rahul Gandhi has the time to go to South America and to Colombia and do a crash course on how to make coffee and make a film also, by the way, on how to make coffee, the difference between different kinds of coffee. He did this the moment his lies about Minta Devi were exposed. Then he flew to Colombia and learned to make coffee. If you have the time to go and learn how to make coffee in Colombia, why don't you file a complaint, put an affidavit and approach the court? Not even one appeal, ladies and gentlemen, I'll expose these people today. Not even one appeal was filed against the deletions. The Election Commission data shows 65 lakh deletions in Bihar. If there was wrongdoing, why did you let Gyanesh Kumar say that in the first phase of SIR, not a single appeal was filed? There is Rahul Gandhi learning to make coffee, Ratnakar Tripathi. What Ratnakar Tripathi? कुछ बोलने को नहीं है अभी. जब तथ्य आपके सामने आ रहे हैं, when I'm putting facts before you,
I'm just respecting your
you just want to complain and then say I will just be on a speech disobedience movement. हाँ बोलिए Ratnakar जी, बोलिए. Sanju, 1 minute. Ratnakar Tripathi is speaking. He has broken his speech disobedience movement.
But today SIR is not
Sanju, please, let him speak. Please. Okay, I'll have to let him speak. Yeah, please. Yes, Ratnakar.
Arnab, you talk so much these days on your show.
Dr. Goswami,
panelists to speak. What's
Dr.
wrong with
Goswami,
you, Goswami,
I never cried. Never ever. I didn't cry when the police bet me like an animal in the students' movement. You have never been in the students' movements.
Do you believe in vote?
Acha, 1 minute. Sanju, he's fighting with me. I'm enjoying this. Let him fight with me.
I'm not fighting with you.
Allegations of Rahul Gandhi.
Sanju, you also put in your CV. I'll send it to the HR department. We've got a very good HR department.
You are very right.
You are fully qualified to be an anchor. Because you're the only other person apart from me who won't let anyone speak.
I don't want to be an anchor with the BJP strings moving my movements. Like Sanju Goswami is setting the syllabus on your show.
Achha, now can I shift with Deepak or someone else?
Please, your support. Please, Sanju.
Okay, now Karan is also on the debate. Karan, 1 minute. What's going on?
That kind of anchor. And I don't want to be of that kind of party when Hardeep Puri tweeted in 17th August 2022. India has always welcomed those who have sought refuge in the country. It is landmark decision. All Rohingyas and refugees will be shifted in economic weaker section flats in
14th November
Bakkarwala area of Delhi. They will be provided basic amenities
AICC Jharkhand chief. He said we will give gas cylinders even to the illegals. During the elections for Jharkhand, Ghulam Ahmad Mir.
Lines are open. Ratnakar is fighting back. Ratnakar has broken his vow not to speak.
Infiltrators. And you are the one. आप क्या करते हैं? जय शाह कराता है.
Even the illegals, even the infiltrators will have gas cylinders. Can you answer this?
आप मुझे बताइए, listen to me now, Mr. Tripathi, there is Deepak Reddy on the program, there is Priyanka on the program, there is even Tausif on the program, and once again for a distraction, to remind ourselves, ladies and gentlemen, of the historic moment when Mamata Banerjee, in a white sari, started throwing papers on the floor of the house, full frame, ladies and gentlemen. Once again, only with Tausif on the right, with his uncomfortable and shifty expression, with his shifty eyes and his evil smile. I want him to be put on air and see the pictures of Mamata Banerjee and remind him that was the day when she resigned. She said that I have not thrown papers. This is the biggest issue for the people. Illegal migrants from Bangladesh are part of the voters list in Bengal. The state government left has done nothing about it, and therefore I had to throw papers. Can she do that again once? Can she do that again? Where is that? Is that Mamata Banerjee or an AI version? How come you have nothing to say today? What has happened to you? You are like Antonio in the last line of The Merchant of Venice. You have nothing left to say.
You are so
Sanju, don't shout.
Take the name. So scared to take the name of BJP MP Shantanu Thakur. What explanation you have? What match fixing is going on? You don't want to talk about it.
Sanju,
how come he has this figure of 1.2 crore?
Let's take the callers.
How is this
Let's
possible?
take the callers. Caller number 1, Amit Sinha from Patna tonight. Sanju Verma is fighting back. Sanju!
Hello. In 2023, that the panchayat elections were manipulated, and the Supreme Court told Mamata Banerjee, if you cannot conduct free and fair...
Caller number 1 is Amit Sinha from Patna this evening. Amit Sinha.
Hello.
Amit Sinha, go for it.
First, good evening, Arnab.
Good evening.
Congratulations to you and your team for TRP's rating. Highest rating you got.
Thank you. Thank you.
Your entire team is great. Only thing I will suggest that graphic and research and data team to improve for this one. My suggestion, because I am supporter of you, that's why. And another, my question is, when Supreme Court is upheld the SIR, they have not stopped the SIR. Who are these opposition people who are objecting over SIR?
Ask Ratnakar Tripathi, answer. Who are you, he says?
Who
are you?
To protect the interest of the country.
Who are you when the Supreme Court is supporting it? Put Ratnakar Tripathi full frame.
Amit Sinha ji, we are the citizen of the country. And we
He's
have
also
a right
citizen
to
of the country.
We have right to say what we want to, what is the right. You categorically said that, Arnab Goswami, I am your supporter. So you are a biased person.
Achha, if someone supports me, they are biased.
Is
it my problem? Is it my problem, Ratnakar Tripathi, everyone else? Is it my problem that more people support Republic than they support Congress party?
No.
You want me to open the phone lines? How many people support Republic and how many support Congress?
Doesn't matter to me.
What doesn't matter? People are with us, not with Rahul Gandhi. Next caller, Vishnu Sai from Chennai.
Yes, good evening, Arnab.
Good evening, Vishnu ji.
My request for today's evening is I wanted to be allowed to complete my point. Last time when I called, I was not allowed to complete my point.
Oh.
So is that okay?
Yeah, please, but as fast as you can, yes.
The first point I want to tell is that the Congress and entirety of India is shameful. They change colors faster than a chameleon.
See, Priyanka.
Let it be this Ratnakar Tripathi or Tausif, respected in quotes if you want. They change colors faster than even a chameleon does. Even a chameleon becomes greedy seeing of them.
See, Mr. Tripathi, these are our viewers. They are calling you Girgit now, chameleon.
Your viewers, that is what I am saying.
My viewers means what? I have more supporters than Congress party.
So how did we change the color,
We have more supporters than Congress party, at least. Let me tell you, Republic Media Network, the largest network in the country.
Just a second.
We have more supporters than Congress party.
Let me talk to her. You know one thing.
What are you showing? What is Priyanka showing on the phone?
Let me say it. Madam, you know, in Haryana Panchayat, Duana Khalu.
What happened, Priyanka?
Listen to this audio. Listen to this
What audio?
ईवीएम हैक कर रहे हैं, चुनाव आयोग आपके साथ है हर जगह, इसलिए आप जीत हासिल कर। जब तक 70 साल से वो कर रहे थे ईवीएम हैक तो कुछ नहीं हो रहा था, हमने कर लिया तो बुरा लग गया। ये सही है मामला। पीवीपी हो या
Sanju Verma will respond to that, running a soundbite of Rekha Gupta. You heard that. Sanju Verma, respond to her.
जब तक 70 साल से वो कर रहे थे ईवीएम हैक तो कुछ नहीं हो रहा था।
I just want to say one thing, Arnab,
ये सही है मामला।
that the SIR exercise has been deemed to be constitutional, legal, valid and democratic by the Supreme Court.
Okay.
And if this illiterate Aam Aadmi Party spokesperson says that the Election Commission is a lapdog of the Modi government, all I can say is she needs to be condemned unequivocally.
Hear this.
Kejriwal was in power for more than 12 years.
Did you hear CM Rekha Gupta's? Did you hear her? Did you hear Did you hear the audio I played? दोबारा सुनाए आपको?
अच्छा, 1 minute, one bite. Tausif, listen to this. This is Mamta Banerjee's bite. I need to see the facial expression while he speaks. This is with compliments to you, Tausif. This is Mamta Banerjee. Put him on screen. Volume high.
The infiltration of Bengal, it has become a disaster now. And resulting in which, sir, you will see the name of the Bangladesh voter list and the Indian voter list. Both are with me. Sir, that's why I would like to request you, sir, it's a very serious matter. And when this matter will be discussed, sir, please let us know.
That has been already disallowed by the Honorable Speaker.
Why it is disallowed? Please tell me the cause, sir. Why it is disallowed? Sir, it is in Bengal, that's why.
This
is
casting aspersion against the Speaker. Mr. Acharya, nothing is going to be
very objectionable.
Next.
नहीं करूंगा ना, मैं बात तो करूंगा, लेकिन वो सुनेगा कोई तो करूंगा ना। तलवार साहब सुन रहे हैं, लेकिन मैं करूंगा।
To deprive
is that Mamta Banerjee or AI version?
To vote in the current election. Show the video.
Deepak,
I challenge you.
You saw that, Deepak?
The video where she has.
Is it a fake video?
Fight against injustice.
If you see.
Tausif, you're going to cry. Tausif, you're going to cry now.
To exercise the right to vote.
Sorry, Mamta is also crying in the video. She's crying. She's crying. Video up.
And also,
she starts crying. Tausif, look at that. Volume down. Tausif. She's crying.
Where
she cried against infiltrators, then she's making us cry for infiltrators now. What is she doing? She's crying.
Why don't you show the video where the match fixing between BJP and Election Commission is exposed?
The people of West Bengal will be betrayed looking at this action. They would really feel sad that they have been betrayed. And what's interesting is, being a member of the House, when there is no mic.
Hey, viewers, now we are running short of time. This has been such a fantastic discussion. We've exposed everyone and everything. Remember, the next time they try and confuse you by talking about this technicality and that technicality, look at these people in the eye and ask them, are you for or against infiltrators? If you're against, you must support the SIR. When I'm back, why Pakistan panicked over our joint and complicated military exercises. When I'm back in a few minutes.
Time for a quick breather. Arnab will be right back with the debate.
आधे बाउल दही में 4 चम्मच MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला डाला, स्टर करो, पुदीना चटनी तैयार। MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला।